Welcome to online information session for the Northeast Mini Gallery's call for artwork. I'm Tiffany Woolman. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm the public art project lead for the Northeast Mini Gallery's public art program. The purpose of this session is to provide an overview of the Northeast Mini Galleries program. We will also go over the application process and answer any questions you may have. We will not be going over every detail of the program, but please refer to the guidelines and read them carefully before applying. If you do have any questions, please feel free to add them in the chat throughout the meeting, and we will go over them at the end of the session. Let's start in a good way, acknowledging the land we are on. We acknowledge that the land we gather on Mohkinsstsis is the ancestral territory of the Sitapi, the Blackfoot people, comprising of the Siksika, Kainai, and Piikani nations, as well as Treaty 7 signatories, the Tsuut'ina Nation, and the Yarhi, Nakota, Bearspaw, Chiniki, and Goodstoney First Nations. Today, this land is home to the Otipemisiwak Métis government, Districts 5 and 6, as well as many First Nations and Inuit peoples from across Turtle Island. We acknowledge that there has been art, music, dance, storytelling, and ceremony on this land since time immemorial, and it is in the spirit of this land and its people that we do our work. What is public art? Art in the public realm that is initiated and led by an artist. Here is a current mini gallery of ours. This is Honey, and her artwork. Just get a little glimpse of what galleries look like. Go over the timeline. Applications opened on March 11th. The deadline is next month, April 22nd at 4:30. If you are going to need an extension or have any questions, always reach out to me before that deadline. Evaluations of applications will begin from end of April to mid-May. Notifications of results for the summer exhibition will happen May 16th to 23rd. Summer exhibition installations will happen end of June. Notification results for the winter exhibition will be in August, with the installation happening end of October. Notifications for the 2026 spring exhibition, artists will be notified end of December, with the installations happening end of February. Need help applying? Calgary Arts Development is committed to open, fair, and transparent processes. We recognize that barriers within the arts community exist, particularly for equity-seeking communities, and there are many unique entry points into an artistic practice and career in the arts. Our application support and accessibility policy is available for applicants who may need support from program staff or financial assistance to access support from someone outside of Calgary Arts Development. We will work one-on-one with people to help find solutions that suit their abilities and situations. If you're looking for assistance or have questions about eligibility for this program, please reach out to us before applying. You can email the public art team at publicart@calgaryartsdevelopment.com, or you reach me directly to tiffany.woolman@calgaryartsdevelopment.com. In order for us to provide appropriate support, please reach out to us as early as you can. Booking translators for an example can take a week or more. As the city's Arts Development Authority, Calgary Arts Development is uniquely positioned to deliver and create a public art program built upon our knowledge of and strong relationships in the arts community. Calgary City Council noted a lack of public art in Northeast Calgary compared to other quadrants, passing a motion on October 13, 2020 to specifically identify and support public art projects in Northeast. The Northeast Public Art Initiative brings several public art projects to Calgary's Northeast communities, supports local artists, enhances Northeast communities, and reflects the people who live in the communities where art will be located. This initiative aims to build amazing spaces for people to come together and provides opportunities for local artists to showcase their talent while celebrating the diversity of art forms, people, and cultures represented in Calgary. Northeast Mini Galleries Public Art Program. As part of this initiative, the Northeast Mini Galleries Program began in 2023 and showcased 39 local artists per year over 3 exhibitions. Each exhibition includes 13 local artists selected by a local curator for a 4-month period. Starting in summer 2025, the program will include 10 mini galleries at locations in Northeast Calgary. The 3 mini galleries that were previously at the city's of Calgary's municipal building atrium will no longer be part of this program. We welcome artists who live and work and have a strong connection to Northeast Calgary Mohkinsstsis to submit digital images of existing, original, 2-dimensional, or 3-dimensional artwork that demonstrates how being part of the community impacts your everyday life through values, trust, and care. The Northeast Mini Galleries public art program includes 10 mini galleries, each located at a different community association. We have Thorncliffe Greenview, Winston Heights Mountain View, Vista Mayland Crossroads, Livingston Homeowners, Bennington Heights, Falcon Ridge, Castle Ridge, Marble Park, Temple, Bundle, and Martindale. It's important to note the dimensions of the mini galleries. The window itself, the glass is 9¼ inches high by 14 inches wide. The artwork should only be a maximum size of 11 inches high, 16 inches wide, and 6 inches deep. From the current call for artwork, 10 local artists will be selected for each of the 4-month periods of exhibition below. July to October, November to February 2026, and March 2026 to June 2026. Artists will be expected to work with the public art project lead and curator to install and deinstall their artwork from their mini gallery. To note the program's goals, to provide opportunities for self-identifying artists of all levels to share their artwork and stories. 2, celebrate the diversity and uniqueness of the Northeast Calgary communities. 3, create a sense of collective well-being and care for community associations and community members. And 4, enhance the overall experience of people living and working in Northeast communities of Calgary. Calgary Arts Development is committed to the processes of eliminating institutional racism, ableism, and barriers in our programs, policies, and practices by centering creativity and leadership of those communities most impacted by structural inequities. Read our full commitment to equity statement on our website. Calgary's Art Development supports the City of Calgary's response to Federal Truth and Reconciliation Committee's call to action, as documented in the White Goose Flying Report. All applicants are encouraged to reflect on their journey and understanding of truth and reconciliation and how it may relate to your proposed projects. If your work includes Indigenous content, involves work with Indigenous people, or you would like to include Indigenous knowledge or ways of knowing and doing, it is recommended that you read the report. Who can apply? This program is open to anyone who self-identifies as an artist and lives and works or has strong connections to Northeast Calgary. Artists of all experience levels are welcome. Artists working in 2-dimensional and 3-dimensional mediums are encouraged to apply. For example, painting, drawing, printmaking, graphic design, illustration, fiber, photography, digital art, ceramics, small sculpture, etc. We encourage submissions from artists who are typically underrepresented, including BIPOC, Black, Indigenous, and people of color, LGBT LGBTQIA2S+, identifying individuals, deaf persons, and persons with disabilities. Artists who have previously, oops. Artists who have previously exhibited their artwork in the Northeast Mini Galleries are not eligible to apply. This is to extend the opportunity to more artists. Selected artists will be paid $1,035, not including GST, for participation in the Northeast Mini Galleries exhibition. This rate follows the current CARFAC minimum fee schedule for solo, singles work / small site exhibitions. CARFAC is Canadian Artist Representation. It's a wonderful organization to promote that artists are well respected and paid for their artwork. How to apply. Applications are accepted through Smart Simple, our online platform. Their application form will be available on the date the program opens. Applicants must be registered as individual artists or artist collective to apply. To register, upload your artist resume / CV and complete your artist statement in your profile. Complete or update all your contact information. If you need support registering through our application platform or need help applying due to accessibility concerns, please contact publicart@calgaryartsdevelopment.com. This is what the online application platform looks like. If you are new, you need to register. I will jump to the website after the presentation and demonstrate how to use the platform. Application requirements. In the application, it'll ask for your letter of interest. Include a response. In your letter of interest, please try to include a response to each of the following questions in 500 words or less. Why does the program appeal to you? What is your connection to one or more communities in Northeast Calgary? How does your artwork reflect what it means to be part of a community? Or what stories would you like to share that reflect your culture and community? Describe your art practice and how it connects to the program goals. A CV, also known as artist resume, is a chance to tell us about your art practice. Our online platform requires a CV when completing your profile. Information to include in your CV, demonstrate experience with your art exhibitions or commissions, demonstrate involvement or engagement with community. For this program, the curator will not be assessing your CV. It's merely there for her to gather more knowledge about your art practice, and it's good practice to start writing your CV. For artwork images, consider if the artwork meets the program goals. Artists may submit 1 to 5 original finished artworks for consideration. Artwork submitted must be finished artwork. Artwork submitted must fit with the dimensions of the gallery and gallery door / window. Fill in all the image details required on the online platform. And image files will need to be in JPEG or JPG format, and all files combined may not exceed 2 gigabytes. Artists are responsible for ensuring that submissions are received by the deadline. Application not received by the closing date and time will not be considered. Again, the deadline is April 22nd, 4:30 Mountain Standard Time. How are artworks selected? Applications to the program will be reviewed by curators selected from the public art curator roster list with strong connections to Northeast communities in Calgary. Our curators for this call are chosen to develop a theme for the exhibition, being guided by the program's goals, and are asked to represent the broad diversity of Northeast Calgary and its artistic communities, including but not limited to artistic discipline, gender, sexuality, age, religion, beliefs, nation, physical and neurological identities, etc. Hosting open office hours next week. From 11 to 1. Interested applicants can book a time with the project lead to ask questions about the program and application criteria process. You can sign up for open office hours in the guidelines on our CADA website. About the public art program. The City of Calgary funds public art by setting 1% of eligible capital project budgets. This model remains responsive to upturns and downturns in the economy. Both Calgary Arts Development and the city adhere to public art policy, which directs how taxpayer dollars are used to commission new works, acquire existing works, deliver public art activities and events, provide access to public art collection, and maintain and conserve the collection. Calgary Arts Development is responsible for commissioning new artworks through open competition. Programming such as youth programs, artistic development and temporal exhibitions, and building public art awareness and activating the civic collection. The City of Calgary is responsible for conserving and maintaining the civic collection, activation of the civic collection, as well as filling in gaps in the civic collection. This is the program contact information, myself, Tiffany Woolman. So tiffany.woolman@calgaryartsdevelopment.com. You can reach me by phone 403-264-5330, extension 106. Get a lot of frequently asked questions. Can I apply if my Northeast community is not listed in participating community associations? Yes, artists who work, live, or have strong connections to any Northeast community are eligible to apply. The call is not exclusive to the locations of each mini gallery. Question, can I select the location for my artwork? Answer, no. The curator will consider what gallery location to display each of the artworks. Question, if selected, will I need to write about my work? Yes. Signs will be created specifically for your artwork and displayed with your artwork. You will be required to provide your name, title of artwork, the year it was completed, and a short description of any artwork and ideas it represents. You may also include your website or social media links you would like to share on your sign. We will also use this artist statement on our program's webpage. Question, I'm concerned my art might be stolen. Will my art be insured? Due to the nature of these exhibition sites, the Northeast Mini Galleries are not insured by Calgary Arts Development. Artists should not submit artworks of high value or that the artist is not prepared to be damaged or stolen. While the percentage of artwork damaged or stolen is low, it has happened and artists need to be aware of the risk. The project lead and curator will determine which artworks must be photographed and printed to participate in the mini gallery. This may be the case if the artwork selected is too large to fit within the mini gallery. If documentation is required, artists are responsible to deliver the artwork to the project lead to be documented if necessary. Artwork will then be returned to the artist's day of installation. The project lead or the artist will print the photograph of the artwork to be displayed in the mini gallery. And then another question. If you have questions or would like someone to review your application before submitting, email myself, Tiffany Woolman, at calgaryartsdevelopment.com. Give me a call, 403-264-5330, extension 106. Feedback can be provided on your application up to 10 days before the deadline. And if you need support or have questions regarding creating your artist profile on our online platform, please contact publicart@calgaryartsdevelopment.com. I just want to clarify that the artwork images that you are submitting are artworks that are already completed and finished and not proposed artworks. Okay. Just want to go to the internet for a moment. All right, so here's our website for Calgary Arts Development. If you haven't been to Smart Simple before, you can go here. It says login. Just going to use my personal account. If you don't have an account yet, you need to register and have your profile here, more questions and the opportunities. You go up to the right top hand corner, you see a T. Mine's a T because my name's Tiffany, but yours will be the letter of your first name. You click on that, go my profile, and this is how you set up your profile. Add your fill in all the information by the asterisks, first name, last name, pronouns, email, mailing address, years of practice. I just did since I graduated art school, but you can do what you feel makes most sense for you. Obviously art school is not mandatory or anything like that. If you're interested in being an assessor, you can note it there. This is where you upload your CV. This is very crucial. Mine's not updated. I haven't applied to any programs for a while, but this is where you'll upload your CV/artist resume. Then the CV will automatically transfer to any of the programs or projects you are applying for. So it's really important to keep this up to date, as well as your artistic practice statement. It's just really nice for the curator or assessors to have like another document getting to know you as an artist and what your practice is about. And then make sure to go to the bottom and update it or save it. How to apply. You go to this big horn to find the opportunities. And this is what we have right now. Then you would hit apply to start your application. I was looking around last night, so it already started one for me. I'm not obviously applying. I just want to show you what it looks like. So this is the contact information from your profile is going to automatically upload into here, including your CV. So you're going to click on submission requirements, answer this question, how to hear about this call, letter of interest. It's where you talk about your artwork, why you're interested in this program, how it relates to your art practice. All the questions are in the guidelines. This is where you upload your artwork, just up to 5 images. Artwork that is already finished. You click on this pencil icon to input the title, your completed size, medium, brief description, and location. Location's not so important for this program. It's usually more if, say, someone had a mural or public art and wanted to note where it is located. And then you're going to be saving and validating your submission while you're working on it. And then when you're ready to apply, hit submit. Well, that's that. Pretty simple. And then I just see, this is our current exhibition. Here, I just wanted to go here. We have the program page for the Northeast Mini Galleries, talks about the programs more, shows the current exhibition and past exhibitions. So talks about the program. Our curators write great statements about how they chose the work they chose, what their theme is. It has all the artists also included. And you can click on each artist. It'll show a nice documentation of your artwork, and your artist statement will be here. And if you haven't found the guidelines, you can go to our webpage. Here, I'll show you. So you go main page, public art, call to artists, Northeast Mini Galleries, guidelines, has all the important information in there. It says the dates, extension. If you need an extension, let me know before the deadline. And then I like to click on application requirements. And this is where it's going to help you give you information to what to include in your CV and your letter and any considerations for the artwork. Yeah. Let me know if anyone has any questions.